Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Hello everyone. Hello. You are watching the main story quest line. You did not go deaf. We did not turn on the microphones for a very specific reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts. Alongside Joshua, Lightning is my wife, Tan.
Hello, everyone.
Unfortunately, you have to fight for that title, man.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, Desmond came in last week and he was like, "No, man. Lightning is my waifu."
What?
Yeah.
Well,
more-
there's only one way to settle
there's-
this,
Yeah, true blood and violence, right?
and maybe a game of
Oh,
FFTCG.
yeah, that's what you're watching right now. This is our weekly Final Fantasy stream, where we do feature Final Fantasy, the card game, trading card game. TCG stands for trading card game. It's an awesome game. It really is. I really like it a lot. How about you?
I like
You
it
haven't
too, but I haven't
you
been
haven't
playing
played
it for a while.
Yeah, man. You should get back into it. Anyway, we're watching a match here between Gregory and Alvin. Looks like Gregory is playing Mono Win. Oh, there was a Mono Win build on MockNet recently.
Oh really? What's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
what's the win? How does it play?
It's man, it's such a weird deck. It really is just like weird full stop.
Does
But
it win though?
I
Can
think,
it win?
I think it does. I don't know. I actually don't know. Anyway, Alvin here looks like he's playing the Knight deck. There's a Ovelia on the battlefield. Guy just dropped on the battlefield.
Is that a win of deck?
Yeah. Wind.
No, water
Sorry,
earth.
water
Water
earth deck. I think it's a deck. Water deck. Move the boxes. Move the
Okay.
boxes somewhere because nobody's getting in or out if the boxes aren't moved around. Oh, okay. So Gregory here is playing a wind earth deck instead. And yeah, wind earth is kind of cool. I really like wind earth a lot. Oh, we didn't start the timer. Oh no. How much time do we have left?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Where's the timer? Well, come on, timer. There we go. Resume. Yeah. Okay. That's about right. Nope. There we go. All right. So guy versus guy, but on Gregory's
Guy on
side
guy
of
action?
the table, yeah, guy on guy action. Hey, can we bring up guy? Now you control the
Sure.
control the cards, yeah.
Guy.
A guy. Okay, there has to be an easier way to do this. I'll do the
Shortcut.
shortcuts, yeah. Then we can go like scene 1, scene 2, scene 1, scene 2.
Sure.
So guy, brave. It's a 4 crystal point creature. Tap. What do you do? Ooh.
What's he doing? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm actually curious. Was
So-
that a farm free? No, he didn't play a farm free. I think he tried
So-
to kill the guy.
So it's not exactly a mono win build, right?
Yeah, it's not a mono win build. This one is the my guy versus your guy. Your guy die and hit you
And
for
he
one.
attack for one. Yeah.
And Garnet here gets exiled. Or Garnet gets put into the damage zone. Sorry, you were saying it's not mono win. It's just it's wind earth. Wind earth kind of cool. Gregory here with a another Shantoto in hand, which he can actually cast next turn if he needs
but
to.
there's no
real, yeah.
there's no real need for him to cast it yet.
Exactly. So let's see what Alvin here is gonna try to do. Ash. Oh, I call her Asher.
I think it's Ash. I
It's
think
Ash, right? Yeah. I didn't play FF12.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I want to get the remake. Not the remake.
Wait, isn't
the
it
remake.
in PlayStation 2? Do you have a PlayStation 2? Or
Yeah, I have a PlayStation 2. It was
But you have
right
to-
at the end of the PlayStation 2 cycle.
Yeah, it was.
Was it PlayStation 2? Yeah, PlayStation 2 cycle, yes. And I didn't get to play it. And they just had the re-release. So
On PlayStation 2 or
on PS4.
PS4? Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So
I
I'll
really
probably
should
go
get my
download it.
PS4. I haven't
should
played
get-
FF15 either.
I should get a PS4. Like,
PS4, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Like in preparation for the Final Fantasy VII remake. And
Oh, yes.
but I think that's not for a couple of one more year maybe.
That's not for one. Yeah, that's still out there. It's going to take some time to get to our shores, but hey, it's okay, man. Oh well. We got to share this though somewhere. I don't know. I gotta get Mark to go and share this video, this video. I'll get somebody to share this video.
Use your
Somewhere.
phone.
Use my phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have my laptop somewhere. Okay. Anyway, Alvin here playing a Minwoo. And, oh, sorry, not playing a Minwoo, playing a Yuna. And bouncing that guy back to your hand. And I was like, yeah, okay. Does Gregory here want to use the special ability of Arif, which will essentially grant what we call hexproof to all his creatures? Yeah. So Earth Protector. Earth Protector, it will untap all your, activate all your forwards, and then, you know, protect them from all spells and abilities.
So the Yuna essentially doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but it does advance Alvin's board a little
true.
bit, so it's good. Yeah. Oh man, I think he should have just played the... Is that Kukulin or Farmfrit? That's a Kukulin, right?
I can't see.
No, it's a Farmfrit. I think he should have just played the Farmfrit. Like, your Ash is not as big and strong as his
guy.
Yeah, exactly. My guy. Hey, guy.
Yeah, especially being in that position, probably it was better to advance his board state, his forward board state.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh no, there goes another Ash. This is not good.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. And across. Oh, discards and across. Puts down the deleter.
Oh, let's take a look at the
Yeah, this is the 5 Opus 3 deleter. If you didn't know about that deleter, it's strong on its own. Let's just say, pretty strong on its own.
Okay, let's take a look. And why is it strong?
Why is it strong? Okay, so for 5 crystal points, you get a 9,000 creature.
Decent.
In Gregory's case, it's a 10,000 creature, so it's big. It's really big. When deleter is chosen by an ability of a character your opponent controls, break that character. Characters, for those of you who don't know, are basically permanents or things that are permanently on the battlefield.
So backups and forwards?
Backups and forwards, yes. And then when deleter is chosen by a summon of your opponent, deal 1 point of damage to your opponent. So just
if
straight up, I'm just, you know, you touch me, I beat you in the face.
So if the Yuna actually targeted the deleter, it would have dealt him 1 damage, right?
Yeah. No, it would have broken the Yuna.
You have broken the Yuna?
Yeah. So all your backups become summons.
Oh,
You
that's
essentially,
true.
yeah. So you spend all that mana just to try to get a backup or forward, and after that it just breaks your...
Oh, that
your,
sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, deleter is that good.
Yeah. Okay, so Gregory's turn here. Well, the deleter is huge. It's a 10k
Yeah,
person.
Elvin can't really stop you on the board now.
No. Gregory, is that Anna Cross? So he wants to pump up his guys even more.
Nope, decides against it. So what actions can Gregory take now?
Is that Anna Cross or Marswoman? Yeah, that's Dr. Anna Cross. So I think Gregory, what he can do, just attack. Just don't think about it, just attack. And you know, if something does happen to the deleter, so what he should do is to attack with the guy first,
Okay.
and then see what his opponent does.
Yeah, so usually you just want to...
Yeah. Let's bring
force
up
your opponent
Segwards.
No.
Yeah. SEG. Yeah, just... There we go. Segwards. So Segwards says that choose 1 forward. Okay, so card name Brandelis you control against first strike during your turn. So I think Alvin is playing like some kind of like knight-ish deck.
So they like protect and pump each other.
Yep. And then Segwarides.
I mean, we really should have like the pronunciation on the
card information, right? It's like, yeah, there's Segwarides.
Right. Segway rights.
Yeah, Segway. Segway right is a knight too. But anyway, he gives forward. You know, he makes a forward lose first strike until end of turn. I'm curious. Why didn't Gregory attack with
Yeah.
the
Maybe he was
Deleter.
wary of some shenanigans on Elvin's side.
shenanigans?
But what can Elvin have realistically?
Yeah, exactly. I'm quite curious. All right, so it finally sees his first what do you call it? Vincent. But I think he should drop the Emperor. Just cast the Emperor. You cast Emperor, full stop. Your opponent can't respond. And now, let's bring out Emperor.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, that doesn't work.
Mm.
I know I can bind it to the numpad stuff. Emperor from the second Opus 2. Yeah, the 4 mana Emperor. This card is back-breaking. This card literally locks your opponent out of the game. This is how powerful this card is.
Oh
So
my.
For 4 mana or for 4 crystal points, it's an 8,000 character. Okay, so it's on par. It passes the vanilla test. Legendary character. It's a dark character, so that means you can't discard it for mana. But his ability is so simple, it's just 1 line. The character's opponent controls cannot use special or action
Yeah, it
abilities.
prevents most shenanigans on Elvin's side.
Everything is just like full stop. You can't use your Segway rights. You can't use your Garnet. You can't use I don't know. Actually, those are the only 2 right now. But I mean,
yeah, you never know. I mean, he may drop something else.
he might draw something else exactly. So I think he should just cast
Yeah,
the.
you should just cast. Oh,
Okay, so he gives out the Shantoto, and he's gonna Atomos the what do you call it? The Steiner with his Deleter. I'm just gonna bash your dude, and I think if Elvin, I don't think Elvin has anything to respond. Does he?
yeah,
Nope.
I don't think so. So why did he take this line of play instead of just playing the Emperor?
I don't know. I maybe he's waiting for the Emperor. Well,
Can he cast it? He can, right?
he could. Yeah. Okay. So he cast
Or he cast
Emperor
it after.
after main phase.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. It doesn't
I think you should have done Emperor.
in case
yeah.
in case there's anything.
Yeah. You should have done Emperor before pre-main phase or the first main phase, so that he can't activate his Garnet, because Garnet's ability is like really, really good. Dash Diamontal saying, let's go Gravy. Yes, let's go Gravy. Who's Gravy?
Looks like Greg.
Should be Gregory Vargas.
That's the
yeah.
closest I can connect the dots.
Gravi, Gregarvi. I don't know. Anyway, wow, look at that! All foil cards in hand. So he does cast Brandelius, something.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Brandelius also a knight. So the 3 cards that combine together, Pelennor, Segway Rights, and Brandelius. Brandelius is quite cool. So for 5 mana, he's only a 6,000
So his
forward.
stats is pretty
It's
below
yeah,
par.
it's very bad.
But
he's got EX Burst. And then when he enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Segway Rights or Pelennor and add it to your hand. So Segway Rights and Pelennor basically add power to Brandelius and gives Brandelius some sort of like firepower. So you know, Segway Rights gives him first strike, and Pelennor. Let's see what Pelennor. I think Pelennor gives him Brave. There we go. Yeah, gives Brandelius Brave, but Brandelius itself, in the presence of Segway Rights and Pelennor, gets plus 1,000. So not bad.
Yeah, so they buff and protect each other.
Oh, okay. Hey, keep going.
Okay, so let's see, it's Gregory's turn now. It's out of cards. Is there anything good that he can draw? Let me see.
I'm back.
You were never gone.
I was never gone. Nobody ever knew.
Yes.
So yeah, Pelennor can't use the ability. Segway Rights can't use the ability. And Gregory here has just a humongous board, which means that you know, Elvin has to block. at some point Alvin has to block because
and he's already taken 5 points of damage though.
Yeah.
This
He's
is
got
gonna
to block,
this
yeah.
is gonna hurt.
okay, so he can cast spells, right?
Yes, he still can.
And that will give his. Oh no, he can't because the Emperor is there. Okay, so I'm gonna get plus 4,000 on my Brandelis, but my Brandelis now is plus how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Brandelis now will be 6,000, 8,000.
That's
And
14,000.
then plus another 4,000, so it's 12,000. The what you call it? Guy is only 10,000 right now. So Gregory is thinking, okay, do I sacrifice the monk because he still has monk on the battlefield to give it plus X thousand, plus 2,000 too.
So they will trade in this case.
Yeah, they will trade. But it's okay. I think they trade. It's better than not having, having the Brandelis there because Minwoo is on the battlefield.
Yeah.
And that's bad because if he doesn't get rid of the Brandelis now, he can't attack in anymore this turn.
Because
and he
of
wants
the
to attack.
because of the Minwoo.
Yeah. Exactly because of the Minwoo. And so Gregory here is thinking, okay, do I just pump it up? If I pump it up, like, it's okay. So he's got not enough. I don't think he's got enough mana. Yeah, okay.
Oh, so now Gregory's done.
Yeah, okay.
Minwoo.
Nice, okay, so there's an Atomos there. And, Alvin might just fire off the Atomos, give all his creatures get plus 1,000. Oh yeah, sorry, the Pelennor is actually not plus 1,000 plus. It's at 13,000. So, for Gregory there to survive, he needed to activate both the Monk as well as cast the, what's this card in his hand? Not Titan. What is it called? It's something, just search summon with the 1 mana card, whatever. So many, there's so good.
Someone.
Oh, man, you are hilarious.
How do I search? How do I search?
Oh, dude, just filter out the cards, man. Okay, just reset the filters. Reset. Look for this and summon.
I see.
And cost is 1, and then search.
Oh, that's the
And
advanced option.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I'm still at the basic level.
So Golem, yeah. So Gregory did have his Golem. But I don't think Alvin will be attacking here anytime soon. So Atomos is trying to target what's his name? Emperor. But I think Gregory is gonna save it. For sure. You gotta save the Emperor. Because if you let the Emperor go, like this is probably gonna be the end.
So Emperor is like Linvala.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. Emperor, yeah. Now that you mention it, Emperor being Linvala is like pretty damn sick.
Especially in the games which involves like really, for now at least, a lot of permanent based actions.
Oh yeah. So Gregory here digging deep is thinking, should I let this go? No, I don't think you should.
Looks like he's electing to save it.
Yep, Golem here gonna get plus 2,000. So now the Emperor is 9,000, 10, 11,000, and the Brandelis is just a 9,000 character.
Does Elvin have a response though?
He might. In the form of Kukulin? No, is that Kukulin? Yes.
So what does Kukulin do?
So Kukulin, CHU, I think. Yeah. So Kukulin here. Choose one forward opponent controls. It loses 1,000 for each Dao character opponent controls until end of turn to draw a card. So the thing is, Gregory there had to tap one of his. He had to dial his Rauban in order to cast the Golem, And so, you know, Emperor just basically fell way below the that line, I suppose. This is really tough for Alvin because that Delita there is holding the fort. Oh, and a guy and a Vincent.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. I think you definitely want the guy on the battlefield.
Yeah.
But I think you beat in right now. Oh wow!
Is he
Okay.
electing to cast the Vincent?
Yeah, so I think he's gonna cast the. I think he's gonna cast the Vincent. I would expect you to cast the Vincent.
Mm-hmm. That looks like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nope, nope. Maybe not.
No, he needs to spend. He needs to spend one. I prefer the guy.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I prefer the guy.
I think it does better on the battlefield now, especially.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Gregory still deciding. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
he
it's the
likes to
guy.
cast
Yeah, so Gregory agrees with us. I think the guy is a better player. I think he should attack him with the Deleter. I don't understand why he's not attacking with the Deleter. It's
Well, maybe he's playing around some combat trick that Alvin might have, but I think at
It's
some
very
point,
unlikely,
yeah,
like,
at some
Alvin-
point in time, you just need to go for it, right? I think.
Alvin had only one card. Okay, so here was the play now. Like we're gonna rewind a little bit in time. Alvin had only one card left in his hand, and had no had no blue mana up, or had no blue had no blue sources up, and yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, you know, he can't pump up his entire team by using Garnet, even though the Emperor is gone. Okay, so gonna try to Raoban here using probably his Delita. Yeah, this doesn't make a difference because the Brandelis here is just a 8,000 character. But the guy does take some damage. Oh, huh?
So what does Gregory do?
Yeah, I don't understand. How come? Why did that happen?
What did he cast?
No, he used the monk. He used the monk. Oh, and there's an extra Vincent in hand. And he cast the extra Vincent. And can we bring up this Vincent? Because this one is the one I'm not familiar with. So I think Gregory not being the aggressor, he is the aggressor. He should be the aggressor. It's that last one. Yep.
Got it.
So when he attacks, he gains first strike until end of turn. So it's a 9,000, potentially gaining first strike. But Alvin here has a Segway Rights, which can remove first strike. So I don't understand why Gregory's not attacking here. He is in a position to to get Alvin to start, just
here
sacrificing his creatures. Okay, so there goes one. Guy should attack in as well. Segway Rights is only 8,000. It's 6,000 itself, then gets plus 1,000 for each of Brandelis and Segway Rights. Oh, but he doesn't. This is wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, I'm curious.
Alvin
This
had
is-
no cards in hand and he was tapped out. So
Yeah, exactly. Like, why isn't Gregory being more aggressive to Alvin?
yeah, this way he will force Alvin to trade off some of his creatures
Exactly, yeah.
instead of like hanging back on defense and not really achieving much. I would
Especially
say.
now that there is no Minwoo on the battlefield. Okay, so they're gonna attack in with the Delita and the Brandelis. And there goes 1/7. Which, well, 7's pretty good. 7 is a pretty damn good card.
Dash is asking triggered abilities are still online with Emperor. Is that correct?
Dash Diamantle, yes, that is correct. Trigger abilities do not get as
Blocked by
do
Emperor.
not get blocked by Emperor. And a guy here, I think, all that Gregory needs to do is just attack. Just attack, 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 attack. Oh, and another Vincent. And a Rydia. Rydia here can look for a... will be able to get Gregory any summon in his deck. I think that's going to be important in this matchup.
Of course, especially when he has developed to this stage.
So yeah, Gregory here being very, very cautious. I think a little bit too cautious. Right here enters the battlefield. He's gonna get, well, he's probably gonna get.
What do you think is the best?
Okay,
There would-
so I will probably get Titan, somewhere along those lines. Or jeez, yeah, I will get Titan or Golem. I mean, that's the only things that you have. If you have an Atomos, that would be good. Then you can Atomos away the Garnet. I think that's what's causing Gregory a little bit of pause, but I think that's just too much. Oh, Alexander.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Alright.
That's another way to deal with it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's one way to do it, but generally we don't, people don't really use Alexander that much. So I think he should go for it. Honestly,
At least the deleter. But if you're attacking the deleter, you're probably attacking the guy. You should be attacking the guy, right?
yeah, exactly. Okay, so you attack with the guy.
First.
And I think he's just waiting for Alvin here just to
Yeah, I mean, with Alvin
try to
having-
do something, right?
Yeah, with only 2 life left, you should always be just pressuring at this point in time. I would
Yeah.
say.
When your guys are bigger
Yeah, especially
than your opponent's guys.
You
like-
you need to force them to have whatever they have. If not,
Yeah. So he gives up the Garnet. And he doesn't attack with the deleter? What?
Oh.
Beats.
Okay, he's gonna trade. Oh,
And he's gonna make you lose first try. Okay. So that was the
that was the thing.
Yeah, okay,
So now the way is
you trade
open.
off,
Yeah, then now you can attack.
So now you can attack with your deleter. No!
No.
Oh my gosh, I am. And now you see Alvin has drawn himself into a Jepal, which will help him get back in the game. And he has another Brandalis in hand. So, Gregory here just not.
Yeah, maybe
not
the
assessing-
cautiousness.
a little bit too cautious. Like,
Yeah.
In Magic we have this whole idea that in Magic we have this whole idea of who's the aggressor and who is the control player, and you need to be able to win the game and to be able to do well in the game. You need to identify which role you are playing.
Yes, it changes. It changes at every stage of the game.
Correct. It changes every stage of the game. You should know this because you
I
are
know.
usually the aggressor.
Yes.
But sometimes, very, very,
Yeah.
very, very.
Especially playing modern especially for decks that are faster than you. You sometimes, even though normally your deck is built to be aggressive, sometimes you can end up becoming like the control player.
Yeah. When both decks are hyper aggressive,
Yeah.
right? Who is the aggressor? Who is really the aggressor?
Usually it's the person who starts first, but maybe
Sometimes, it's just about the draw.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
about draw.
And just, assessing the battlefield. Dash Diamontel saying, apparently the designer of the game is an avid Magic player, so that's why, so that could be why. Only seen 10 seconds so far, but it kind of looks like Magic the Gathering. You could be more wrong. Cliffhanger saying, attack lah, Greg! Yeah. I know, right, Cliff? I know. Anyway, David Umbra saying the game looks awesome and I love both MTG and FF. Yeah, me too. Me too. Too bad around here it's so hard to find people willing to try a new game. Yes, that is quite unfortunate. But it is a fun game. It's a hell of a game. And I play both like Magic and Final Fantasy. It scratches a very different itch. Okay, here we go. Alexander, I'm going to get rid of your last creature. And this is what Gregory was waiting for. Well, he could have done it like 10 turns ago.
No, he didn't have the Alexander, but
Well, he didn't have the Alexander,
but he
could have
didn't.
just-
I think he didn't need it. Like he could have just been attacking and removing his trading
exactly,
off
and,
creatures.
and Alvin would have just been, stuck in the dust. Another Brandalis, but that's definitely not big enough.
especially when you have no other. What's the other 2 knights called?
Pellinor and
Yeah.
Segway Rights. Oh man, and Alvin actually
I
here
feel-
he should be casting the Jipal. I think Alvin made a mistake. He should have cast the Jipal last turn as well. So that you get 8,000 creature on the
That's
battlefield.
true. I think that's game.
So Delita here.
What?
Sorry? No, Delita has a. I think somebody's pointing out. Somebody's pointing out. Actually, Delita has a power that you could use. But anyway, I think the game's over. There's no.
Yeah.
But I think Gregory definitely could have won a little bit earlier. The fact that Alvin had no cards in hand, the fact that the Emperor was on the battlefield, which kind of locked down your Barnet. Yeah, exactly. Your opponent's entire board
which is based on synergy, which was
you know. So which was based on like activated abilities that your opponent needed to activate so that he Alvin could get back in the game. Unfortunately, Gregory didn't really read that situation. I don't think he read that situation well enough to understand that he was the aggressor and that he shouldn't be playing the control deck. He needed to just keep attacking and wind it up a little bit faster. And actually, in a tournament setting, this is crucial because you gave your opponent some time to put damage on you. And damage is what gets you, the higher ranking a place. Which is kind of weird, right? Like, if you play the aggressive deck, it shouldn't be damage. It really shouldn't be damage. But anyway, if you play the very aggressive deck, your opponent's definitely taking like 5 or 6, even if they win the game.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's like you're dealing damage anyway. Alright. We have come to time and we've come to the end of the round. We will come back with round 2 very soon, so don't go away. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and now Fridays on for some Magic the Gathering action as well. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll put you on the replay.
Most of the people are done, so it should be up soon.
And remember, you can join us as well on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames to watch all the replays of not just Final Fantasy, but Magic the Gathering as well. Okay, we are going to go for a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Yep.
Hello everyone and welcome to the main story quest line. Is that a main storyline quest? It should be main storyline quest, right?
Main storyline quest.
No, who cares? I don't want to change the name of the show.
It's
cool.
okay.
MSQL, man.
Yeah,
MSQL.
that's better. That sounds better.
Yeah, MSQL is
so
like
we just keep
rolls
it as
off the
MSQL.
tongue. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside. Well, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy 13?
13, okay. So Joshua Lightning Tan.
Yes.
Yeah. Joshua the Lightning Tan.
My
waifu. My waifu. Joshua Lightning, Lightning is my waifu Tan. We are watching the match here between Jonathan Chua and Gregory Varghese. And if you're new to all of this, this is the Final Fantasy card game that came out maybe like 10 months ago. We are streaming it for your viewing pleasure. And if you have any comments or if you have any questions, make sure that you put it in the comments below.
Yes.
And let us know. Let us know what you feel about the stream. Remember, you can catch us on twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames, and you can find replays on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. All right.
Yes, that is correct.
How are you, Joshua?
Good.
You're doing good. You still remember how to play the game?
Yes, more or less.
You are a what we call a lapsed player.
Yes, I haven't played since Opus 3 came out, so I'm not too familiar with the Opus 3 cards.
Yeah, it's okay, man. I'll guide you through it.
It's
in
okay.
fact,
I mean, it's always good to have a noob on stream, so I can be the questions that people might ask.
Hey, man, I want to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is bad. This is not ideal, but it's okay. I guess it's okay. Alright, so Gregory here playing what looks to be, Spicy is playing a Wind Earth deck. Very cool.
What kind of deck is a Wind Earth deck?
So Wind Earth deck is like, man, it's very hard to pin down exactly what it does. I have a homebrew Wind Earth deck, but I think you're playing around stuff like you're playing around just powerful cards, just extremely powerful cards. you know, just straight up removal. Cards like Dogan, cards like maybe you can bring up Dogan, Dorganne, Dorgann. Yeah. There we go. Cards like Dogan, cards like Vincent. Oh, why is it so big? Why did it get so big?
Does it
what
follow?
happened?
That's weird.
That's weird.
Why doesn't it follow the?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Dog,
strange.
3 mana.
Yeah.
Is it called mana in this game?
3 crystals.
Three crystals.
Yeah. I know.
Crystals.
That's the thing. Like we. Hello everyone, welcome back to the main story quest line here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our weekly Final Fantasy card game tournament. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside Joshua. Lightning is my waifu, Tan.
Yes, she is. Hello,
Yes, she
everyone.
is. There's more.
There's
you
more.
heard that? You heard that? She's my waifu, okay?
Yeah, stay away.
Stay away. Die. Alright, we're watching Daryl here. Daryl Tan versus Mitch Lee. Yeah, I got the names right, yeah. Wow, nice. Mitch is
That
playing
is
a...
fast.
Yeah, looks like a hyper-aggressive
Fire.
ice deck. Jonabat and a Tifa on the battlefield immediately. Daryl here is playing what looks to be Mono Lightning. Very popular. Mono Lightning is very popular, yeah. And Ice Lightning even more popular.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the meta now in Singapore,
That's
isn't
the
it?
yeah.
Oh,
And Rigdea here just to offer up some defense.
Yep.
But I think if Mitch has anything to say about
That
that.
Rigdea is not gonna last for long.
Yes, yes. Looks like Mitch here drew a Zagaband. Okay, so he can drop the Zagaband, and if he has something like a what's his name? A VV. You know, the legendary VV. Things might be very different. But I think Mitch is gonna pull off a oh, he doesn't. The one that gives Belias gives first strike and plus 1000. So yeah. David Ombra says this game looks amazing. Yes,
That's
David.
because it is.
Yeah, David, where are you from? Where are you from? You're saying that nobody wants to try this new game. Where are you from? And if you're anywhere close to Singapore, just drop on by Grey Ogre Games, 83 Club Street, and have a game. Like I always have 2 decks here, you know, and they're both competitive
Pretty
decks.
decent
They're good. They're good. You know, people like them decks. Hey, bring up the card feature.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so Belias, I was talking about Belias earlier, and I think yeah, Mitch does have it in hand. Belias replaces itself. That's what I like. Zagaband and a VV, as we spoke of earlier, sacrifices the VV, gets rid of
Rigdea?
This one is the
This
is
one.
it a starter VV? Yeah, this is the one. Starter VV. Starter VV also a very strong card. Don't get me wrong. Really great card. And you put VV into the break zone, choose one forward and deal 5000 damage. Or you can deal it 8000 damage if you want to.
So it's just a 2 mana removal essentially.
Yep.
Two crystal.
Two crystal removal. Okay, so Black Mage here taking down the what's the name? Tifa. And Daryl here just doesn't have.
Doesn't have any form of defense.
Yeah, it doesn't have any form of defense, but he
Mitch-
is stemming the bleeding.
Yep. Mitch seems to be. He might be running out of steam.
Mm.
That's with aggressive decks, I would say.
Yeah. David says, David Ombra. Okay, I see where it is. From Italy, but I always wanted to visit Grey Ogre Games. Yes, please do come down to Grey Ogre Games. We're located at 83 Club Street here in Singapore. If you ever do, just come on down. Cloud here hits the battlefield with Zagabans. I'm not sure, you know, Daryl needs to have something. There we go. Gilgamesh is something.
Let's bring that up.
Gilgamesh, possible to get Shivat, right? This is the starter Gilgamesh. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, how powerful Gilgamesh is, there is a deck that runs basically 12 copies of Gilgamesh. No, the starter. Yeah. Is this the starter one? Yeah, this is the one. There is a deck that runs 12 copies of Gilgamesh because his abilities for all versions of Gilgamesh are just insane. They're great. They're so good. And here Mitch is able to flood the board with
many
with
small
guys.
Small guys, yes, small forwards.
Lots of puny dudes.
So I guess Mitch is on the go white plan now, isn't he?
Yep, he definitely is.
Does Daryl have? Oh, he just passes the turn.
Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
This is gonna hurt.
Daryl is waiting for like the Onion Knight that will never show up, or the Rigdea that will probably never show up.
I mean, you already had one.
Yeah. Mitchell, man, a grip full of cards. He's gonna attack you with the Shulk and the
for a party attack.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shulk and Zagaban for the party attack, and you don't mind losing either of these two.
Yeah.
Because they help you cast a free creature next turn or whenever
Do you think Daryl will block? He's quite behind in life down.
Well, his Gilgamesh is 9,000, so he could. Oh.
Every time people do that, I always think they're gonna scoop. Pick up all their lands. I mean, pick up all their backups.
Okay, so does get rid of that. I think no. This is where you should attack.
Just attack. At least you can push through one more point of damage.
Exactly. Yeah. I think you should attack with the Zidane because there was no reason not to. You would have gotten rid of his Gilgamesh. His Gilgamesh would have taken 5,000 points of damage.
Yep.
Of course it's at 9,000. Okay, so Amon here, another strong creature to hit the battlefield. And what Mitch really wants here is a
way to deal with either of those creatures.
So probably a Shiva. Yes, and he does. Is that a Shiva? Or is that a Warrior of Light? I think that's a Warrior of Light, right?
I can't see. He's keeping the cards close to his chest.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's a Warrior of Light. I think that's the card that you want. Warrior of Light will be instrumental.
Yeah, you can at least stand up on his own against the Amon.
Yeah, you definitely want to be like, if anything, you'll be tapping out that Warrior of Light. Okay, so he'll go for Shulk right now. Whoa, okay. Seraph.
Okay, let's bring that up.
So this is Ultima. And he's going to get rid of all the creatures on the battlefield. Nice play there. He mills 6 cards. But that's okay. Gonna beat in for 1 point of damage. And just passes the turn. He does have... Okay, so he's still got in hand the Shulk that we saw earlier. Alright, X-Death with Fleeting Flash. And Fleeting Flash, of course, not attacking.
Definitely gonna keep it back to block.
Yeah, for sure. Mitch here trying to convince Daryl, hey man, maybe you should attack with
he does attack.
Okay, alright. So we got game. Like, if there's a single Shiva,
yeah, you can.
Daryl might be in trouble.
Do you think he should attack that? I think he wasn't pressured to attack. I mean, the longer the game goes, the more commanding your position will be, right?
I know, yeah.
So I think
there was no reason
yeah, I
why
could have
you
just
should
played
have
it
done
patiently and waited.
Is that a Tifa? Yeah, that is the Opus 1 Tifa. The common is that a common? No. Oh, that's the starter Tifa. Starter Tifa is starter Tifa is not too impressive, I feel.
Okay, let's see what can Mitch. Yeah, Mitch is quite far behind, even though he's 5.
Yeah, he's dealt 5 points of damage, but he is quite far behind. He needs something. What is the best draw here? Alright, so Shulk gonna... No, that's not how Shulk works. Wait.
Are you gonna stop the play?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the play. Or is he casting that card?
I don't know. I can't see.
Did he cast that card?
It's gone.
Oh yeah, no, he cast it. So he cast it in response to the shout, and yeah, he named 3 and named 6. Yeah, so he cast the Exodus, not that he had to discard.
I see.
So Fleeing Flash here is, I believe, a 9,000 character now. So he gets plus 2,000 for another, if there's another mannequin on the battlefield.
Which he does.
Which he does have. And it gets plus 1,000 from the Lulu, which is a backup. Okay, Mitch here developing his board. Yeah, but Mitch is in a bit of a pickle.
He's quite far behind now.
Yep. With another Gilgamesh, and with Daryl now another Gilgamesh in hand.
Ooh, how are you gonna deal with it?
Yeah, you know, Mitch would have to peel off another Ultima or another, you know, a Bahamut of some form. You know, get rid of the Simulacrum and the Bahamut, the Gilgamesh.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, in top deck mode, there will be drawing better and better creatures, or Mitch will
be like just drawing small creatures, small dudes. Hey dude.
Unless Daryl reaches a unlucky streak of just drawing backups or stuff, something like that.
I don't think
I
that's
doubt
happening.
that.
Okay, so gonna get rid of that pesky Warrior of Light. And just passes the turn. Okay, why did he have to tap the Simulacrum though? Simulacrum of a hero. No, he didn't attack. Alright, so Renoa is a good card, but he needs a second backup. He needs one more backup. He needs one more forward, then Renoa becomes the most amazing card in this deck.
Okay, let's take a look at Renoa.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the reason being because when you attack him with Renoa, there's no way somebody's blocking. No way. Like if you block, like you die. And if you don't block, you take damage. So
Renoa is pretty sick.
Yeah, Renoa is pretty sick, right? So yeah, when so he gains +1. It's got three abilities, sure. Whatever. The first one's like, okay, for each category 8 forward other than Renoa you control, he gets plus 1,000. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. Then when Renoa is put from the field into the break zone, dial all forwards opponent controls. This is the huge powerful card. You know, huge power that I was talking about. And then Wishing Star is choose one forward and one backup, dial them and freeze them. So it's not bad.
Yep.
That third ability was okay. The second ability is the one that ends games. That's the one that really, truly ends games.
Well, you need to have a board to be able to take advantage of that, though, don't you?
Yes, that is true.
Behind on board now.
So Mitch here needs to do something quick because that Simulacrum of a hero is doing some work. Let's bring it up. Just search up like mannequin. No, with like the I can't spell English version of mannequin. Mannequin MANIKIN. Because you know can't really spell English. Yeah, Simulacrum of a hero.
Okay.
But yeah, Simulacrum of a hero here, if you pay 1 and choose one forward, it will deal 1,000 damage. So this is the Gilgamesh mannequin. And then if you pay 2 you get to deal 3,000 to a forward. So it was able to get rid of that forward using a Rigdea as well as a mannequin.
Yeah, as a Fire Ice deck, this is not a card you want to be facing.
Correct. This is
An active Simulacrum is you gotta,
wow.
you gotta
And
make
okay, for those of you who have no idea what's happening, right, or have not noticed, is that Daryl is actually forming up the Black Mage army, and it's because of this one card called Black Mage. So we bring up the Black Mage. Yeah. Oh, I think he's forming up the Black Mage army. Okay, is that this card? This one. He's essentially looking for. I think he's looking for this. When it enters the field, choose one forward opponent controls. If you control 4 or more cards, name Black Mage. It loses 8,000 power until end of turn.
nice.
And yeah, it plays like 1 Feral Chaos, so that you can break you can cycle through your backups. But I don't think so lah. Like he's running the summoner, so. But this is fun. This is like the real fun thing to play, because every turn you're like casting your like Black Mage, Black Mage, Black Mage, Black Mage, like kill your
killing
opponents
something every turn.
Yeah, very fun, very fun. And you're okay. You're cycling through your backups using Feral Chaos. Feral Chaos is like crazy powerful, by the way.
What does that do?
I haven't seen Feral Chaos being used effectively. I know I used it to jank one of my opponents out once, because I used it to break my Renoa, and then that tapped down,
His
that
entire
down all his
team.
creatures. Yeah. So yeah, it's got Haste, First Strike, and Brave.
5 crystal
CP
for
for 10,000. And then when it attacks or blocks, select one character you control and put it into your break zone.
Oh, interesting.
Including itself, it can break itself. So. Okay, and that's it. Yeah, I think Daryl here is able to take the win by Gadot.
Really?
Yeah, Gadot. You can bring out Gadot. So he cast Gadot and after that drop the Tifa. Yeah. This is brother to Gal Gadot. Yeah. When Gadot enters the field, you may play 1 fire forward of cost 2 or less from your hand onto the field, and then all your forwards gain plus 1,000 power until end of turn. So, they get big. Like it became an 8,000.
So did Mitch win or Daryl win?
Mitch won.
Oh, Mitch won.
So yeah, congrats to Mitch. Alright, well, we're going to go for a break right now. We'll put you on a replay. You can watch last week's tournaments. Remember, you can also watch all the other week's tournaments on youtube.com/Great Ogre Games. So for myself and Joshua, we're signing out for now. We'll be back with round 3 in about 15 minutes, so don't go away.
Yep. Brian.
Yeah.
We get Jordan right?
We got the Jordan, yeah, with the E.
Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the main story quest line here at Great Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts, alongside Joshua.
Hello.
Lightning Tan. Joshua, Lightning is my waifu Tan.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's gonna be my moniker from now on.
Yeah, but that's a mouthful though.
Yeah, that is a mouthful.
I have to like prepare myself like
Do you want to write it down? Write it down.
Lightning is my waifu, yeah. Yeah, raise your hands in the chat somewhere if Lightning is your waifu too. Then you and Joshua can go fight it out.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we're watching the match here between Jordan Lim and Brian Tan. Jordan here looks like he's Ice Lightning. See,
Ice Lightning is very
Ice
popular in Singapore. Isn't it?
Popular beyond popular. And Brian here is looking like he's playing Wind Water. Oh, Wind
So he
Water.
starts off with turn 1 Riku.
Riku, yeah, gives up the bats, and it's a foil bats, Amano bats there. And bats is really strong. I love bats. Yeah,
let's bring it up. Yeah.
I love them butts,
Alright,
and I cannot lie. BARTZ. Yeah. Yep, the Amano butts. I love them Barts, and I cannot lie.
Let's take a look.
So Barts is a freelancer. It's only 6,000 for three crystal points. If Barts has 3 or more jobs, it gains haste and first strike. Cool. It's got 5 or more jobs, it gains plus 3,000 power, brave, and then can attack twice a turn.
Sick.
So he becomes a 9,000 power, haste, first strike, brave, and attacks twice each turn.
That's
nice.
a lot.
That's pretty nice. Very nice.
But the setup is quite a lot too, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So what the wind water deck is trying to do is to to get value creatures. So you play something like Giz, Ghis, Giz.
Not GI.
No. Giz, and then you basically can drop a 3-drop from your hand, and if you do, here, that's the one. And if you do, you can draw and discard 2 cards.
Nice.
Basically, and Giz doesn't receive any damage from abilities other than special abilities. Special.
So what are some ways that you can interact with this Giz?
Interacting with the Giz?
Yes.
You don't need to interact with the Giz.
Why?
Just block him. It's okay. It's 8,000 for. It's 5.
But he's mainly there
crystal
for.
But he's mainly there so that you can play free cards. Well, some of the builds have that. What Brian just played is a Warrior of Light.
Ooh.
He looks like he's got 6 copies of Warrior of Light in his deck. So there are 2 versions of Warrior Light. There we go. One is the one that he just played, which is the light version. The light version, very strong, very strong card. Reduce damage dealt to job Warrior of Light you control by 2,000 points.
And
it's not bad. Yeah, it's not
right?
bad. Yeah. And it stacks, yeah. So whenever it takes damage, like less 2,000. And the cool thing here is that Exodus fired off by Jordan there. The cool thing is that Brian probably is playing something like Minwu's or Lasa's, which means that sometimes Warrior of Light just never takes damage at all, forever and ever, like never.
Oh, that's pretty sick. How are you gonna deal with that?
You can't. You just almost can't. Like almost.
So you only can race maybe.
Yeah, you probably can race.
Yeah,
that's all right. Robert Ryan Koyap. Hello from Philippines. Hello, Robert. Welcome. Why are you so handsome, Mick? Because my name is Mick. No, but man, Mark, you are just killing me. I need to get rid of this double chin. I should not have more chins than I have. Those in my Facebook, not Facebook, my phone book. Yeah, I should only have 1 chin.
Yeah, you should.
And then the rest of them in my phone book. But anyway, Jordan there, able to get rid of 1 Warrior of Light, but then Brian plays a 2nd Warrior of Light, but he gives up the Tidus, and Tidus is indeed a very strong card. Can catch your opponent off guard, but he's only strong if you build up your board. So that's why you want Tidus with Barts.
Oh, I see.
Because Tidus wants to go wide. He wants to go big because he gets plus
But
1,000
that's the theme
power.
of Brian's deck, right? Like he's aiming to go wide.
Correct. So he's playing the wow. Okay, he's playing the FF10 deck.
Oh
yeah.
So what did Jordan just do?
Okay, so he used Black Mage. So Black Mage to reduce the power of Warrior of Light to 5,000, and then cast the Alcid and the Onion Knight to deal it 3,000 and 2,000 respectively.
Nice
just
to kill
nice.
it.
Yeah. Wow. Otherwise, you never get rid of the Warrior of Light. Like it's gonna be really
gonna be
tough.
troublesome for him to deal with.
Yeah.
But now Jordan has 3 forwards on the board. How is Brian gonna answer that?
Okay, so one way to answer that is to get a what's his name? Cloud of Darkness.
Cloud of Darkness.
So, yeah, Cloud of Darkness will essentially wipe out the board. Yeah. So if Chin Heng has a double chin, is he still Chin Heng or Chin Heng? Ha ha, that's very funny. I hope Chin Heng's watching this. I honestly hope Chin Heng is watching this.
I
and he's
don't
like,
think so.
Yeah. Mark just, you know what? Mark is bad for this stream because every time he comes here, right, he just wants to make fun of other people. I'm like, no. We should promote the players, right?
Yeah.
We should promote the player. No, that's not true.
They are the stars.
It depends, It really depends. But Chaos Walker. Wow. Okay. It's a very dangerous card to play. Honestly speaking, Chaos Walker is a very dangerous card to play.
Okay, let's take a look at Chaos Walker. So why talk to me, speak to me. Why is Chaos Walker?
Chaos Walker is, well, you can read the card. Like, it is Chaos Walker of the Wheel, yeah. It is inherently dangerous to play this card. And it EX burst off the top with the Yuna as well. Choose one forward your opponent controls, break it. If that forward is put into break zone, your opponent may play one forward from their hand onto the field. And what you want to try to do, is actually to set up the Chaos Walker.
Okay.
Usually play in an ice deck. Better play with an ice deck because in an ice deck you make your opponent just discard. And then finally when they have no more cards and they've got like one
then
or
it's
two
essentially
forwards,
a free removal.
it's free. It's 3 mana, destroy one forward, that's it. Better than Exodus. Better than what's his name? Odin.
But in this case, he may have something big in his hand where he can just
if
surprise him out of nowhere.
Exactly. If he had used the Chaos Walker the last turn, Jordan would have gotten a free what's his name? Free Amon.
Oh.
Yeah. Why don't we bring out Amon? Amon is like,
yes, let's take a look.
yeah. Amon is so good. Amon is like, I don't know how you print such a card.
Oh yes, I remember
honestly,
this.
Yeah. Oh, you remember this?
I remember this.
You're like, oh yeah, open Amon. We're like all trying to open Amon.
Yeah, I think there was a mono lightning deck playing Amons.
There's always a mono lightning deck playing Amons. Jordan also playing the lightning deck playing playing Amon.
Yes.
If you play lightning, right,
you have to play Amon.
Yeah, you have to play Amons. Like, full stop. You cannot not play Amons. I forbid it. You
especially
just
in the
cannot,
lightning.
yeah.
But I mean, if you can't afford it, maybe.
True. If you can't afford it, well, can lah. Always can one. Can one. Anyway, it looks like Brian here has set up his board quite nicely. The Riku, free Riku free pain into what's his name? The Zidane. Zidane, quite weak. It's only a 3000 character, but if your opponent has 2 cards or less, he becomes quite big. Wow, the farm frit there.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
What does that card do?
Okay, so farm frit basically, it's got EX burst. It's got
a
EX
summon, right?
burst. Yeah, it's a summon. Both you and your opponent choose a creature. Both of you just sacrifice a creature, and this is cool because both of you put it into the break zone. It's not that both are broken.
Okay.
Both are just put in the break zone. So this actually affects Vincent. So yeah, funny story from last time. Okay,
What happened?
Funny story from last time. I play Gobez. I play a Gobez deck.
You dirty go best player.
Yeah, I'm a dirty Gobez player. Okay, so I turn one, I go best, and I've got nothing to break the Gobez with.
Okay.
Fine. And then my opponent goes, okay, so turn one, I'm going to Vincent. So I attack him with the Gobez, and then he takes 1 point of damage. Okay. Fine. Then he attacks me with the Vincent, thinking like, oh, everything's gonna be fine. And then I flip a farm frit.
Oh, then you break the go best.
I break the Gobez.
Bring out all the cockroaches.
Yeah, and just proceed to just slaughter my opponent.
Oh my god, that's dirty.
Yeah, dirty Gobez. Man, I love Gobez.
Oh.
I got rid of his stupid little guy, and then just smash face.
Yeah, I mean the value in go best is.
Holy crap!
so
Is
what's
that
going on
Paulo
now?
Pinto? Paulinho! How are you? Don't know the game, but make you the boss. Thank you, Paulo. Paulo, why don't I describe to you this game? Why, Joshua? Why don't I describe to you this game? This game is freaking awesome. This game is all about card management.
Thank you.
What?
Why your voice so sexy?
Why your voice so sexy?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's continue explaining the game to Paulo.
This game only consists of 3 types of cards. You have your forwards. Okay, I'm going to talk magic talk right now. Okay, you have your forwards are basically your creatures. The objective of the game is to use your forwards and beat your opponent in the face 7 times.
Yeah,
That's it.
face is always the place.
Yeah, the face is the place. In this game, face is the place. It looks like Brian is kind of a bit behind on the board. It's
Yeah.
already taken 5 points of damage. So every time you take points of damage, like you flip cards off the top of your deck. And if it's got EX burst, it'll destroy certain things.
So we cast another Warrior of Light.
Warrior of Light is good. Warrior of Light is good. That Doggone also I think was cast last round, so he'll be able to fire off the Doggone soon. Alright, so you got your forwards. Then you've got your backups. Your backups are like mana rocks. Okay? So backups are like your mana rocks. And finally, you have your summons, and summons are like instants. You can cast them anytime.
Yes.
Okay, and
even when you trigger your damage thing, when you take damage.
The only time that you can't respond, is when is when you're responding to an EX burst.
Okay.
So you can't respond to the EX burst. So EX burst will always happen. Wow, Jordan here just...
So what card did he cast to dull the warrior?
Okay, so he cast the Amon to dull the warrior.
Oh, he cast the Amon, yes.
Okay, and the Cyclops now hitting his opponent's entire board. There's nothing much that Brian can do.
Oh, so there's a...
So he's got to give one guy up, and then never...
Looks like he has to take another...
Alright, so Doggone gets rid of... so Doggone blocks and then gets rid of Amon. Okay, Onion Knight here coming in. And this is a bit worrisome. Well, Jordan only has one card in hand, so I don't think there's going to be any...
Jordan has two.
Oh, sorry, Jordan has two. But I don't think there's going to be any shenanigans from Jordan.
Brian seems to be on the back foot. What?
Yeah,
How is he? It's quite a struggle.
This is pretty bad, I have to say. But I think right now he blocks, yeah. Just block. And then take the last point of damage to... And they trade.
Yep,
it takes the last point of damage from... Okay. It's a Leviathan. Okay, so you can push back something, but I don't think you want to push back the El Cid, do you?
So which should he choose?
Well, okay, so if you push back the Sarah, Jordan will be able to... so you push back the Sarah, Jordan will be able to cast Sarah again, and then Brian loses a card. Which is not a good idea. So I think you just push back the El Cid.
Okay.
Tigash, how are you? How come all the Portuguese guys are coming here?
Is that the right timing?
Yeah, I guess it's the right timing. Paulinho, and then Tigash. Tigash, you're not working today? Come on, man. Tiago Gonçalves asking, what the hell are you guys playing? We're playing Final Fantasy card game. And, okay, for those of you in Arena Porto, this game is freaking awesome. I really like this game. It is different enough from Magic, and it exercises skills that you never usually exercise in Magic. So yeah.
Sometimes you may be playing on a different axis.
Because it's so weird because every card in the deck is gas.
Yeah.
Or at least you need to build the deck such that every card in the deck is
so you
gas.
won't really feel like you get mana screwed or land screwed, stuff like that.
A, you don't feel like you get mana screwed or land screwed. And B, like it's just power. It's pure power.
Yeah, and drawing two cards a turn really reduces the variance.
That's right. Yeah. Tigash saying you like all games. Stop selling yourself. No, come on. I don't like all games. Okay.
Well, you do like most games, I would say.
I like most games. Okay. Let's go through card games that that are really awesome. So Magic the Gathering, we both play it, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome, right? Then how about Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I used to play it.
I used to play it too.
But Yuna.
Is that a Renoa?
Oh, it's a Renoa.
Renoa with...
Oh, it's too late. Yep, that's
that's it. That's the game. So Renoa, let's bring up Renoa because Renoa is a powerhouse. Renoa is a massive powerhouse that that everybody needs to understand, like what's the power. Okay, so 3 crystal points to cast for 7,000. Okay, vanilla test pass. Okay, for each category 7 forward. Category 8 forward other than Renoa, man. If you had Renoa in Final Fantasy 7, that would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
And
she probably replaced Aerith.
No. She would be like so smitten with Cloud.
Yeah, for sure.
Cloud's like emo's Nemo, this thing. And then she'll probably like end off with Sephiroth or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, so she gets plus 1000 power for every other category 8 forward that you control. Fine. Rinoa, okay, let's talk about Wishing Star. Wishing Star is a special ability. You can discard another Rinoa name card with and then pay 1 ice crystal. You tap her, choose 1 forward and 1 backup, you dial them and freeze them. Okay, not bad.
Yep,
not
that's
bad.
pretty sick.
Here's the cool one. When Rinoa is put onto the field from the break zone, dial all forwards your opponent's controls. This is so exploitable.
Yeah,
this is so
sets up
backbreaking.
for so many alpha strikes, right?
Yeah.
Like you can just win the game on the spot with this.
Oh man, it's so good. This is like, I played, what did I play? I played Chaos Walker, Feral Walker. Feral Chaos, sorry, Feral Chaos. So when Feral Chaos attacks or blocks, then you gotta sacrifice something.
Okay.
And so I sacrificed the Rinoa. I just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, for those Magic players, dial means basically you
tap
all forwards, or in this, tap all creatures or forwards in this case.
Yeah. So quite awesome. I really like this game, and you know, if you've never played the game, I would suggest, you know, try going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GreyOgreGames.
Yeah, we just started streaming Final Fantasy, so this is our 2nd week streaming.
Yeah, this is our 2nd week streaming. You can catch a few games last week, and they're going to play another game. Why don't we let's continue, you know, and this thing. But youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. If you want to just catch us on Twitch, and we also do Magic as well, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. So now every Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Friday nights we've got streams. If you're, you know, if you're interested. And last but not least, of course, go over to greyogregames.com. All the stuff, all the information that that you will want is on our website. Okay, so let's go to game 2. So this is a game, or Final Fantasy card game is a best of 1.
Yes.
Full stop. You know, you play one game. The reason being, there's no sideboard. There's no, you know, second game or whatever. Reason being because all the cards in your deck are gas. Oh, he cast a Bats. Cool. I like Bats.
But Bats with no...
Yeah, Bats with no backup just yet. But soon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think you should develop...
your board first before playing Bats, right?
I know. Because he's got the tray as well, so... I like what Bats does. Okay, so let's go back to Bats somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. Let's go back to Bats because, or maybe not go back to Bats. 7 is. This is one of the abilities that I forget 7 has. And so Bats, right? For those of you who don't know, Bats basically picks up jobs from everyone. So if you play a class 0 cadet and you play Bats, so Bats becomes a freelancer and a class 0 cadet. So it keeps gaining jobs. And 7 is awesome because why? 7, the job class 0 cadet forwards you control cannot be blocked by a forward cost 4 or more. And when your Bats becomes like 9,000 with first strike and brave.
Yep, and you can't be blocked by
4 power forwards or more. Yeah.
So can you only beat up the tiny guys?
Yeah. It's like it's going to beat up the tiny guys. It's going to look at the tiny guys like, oh, don't kill me. But it's of course going to kill them. Oh, so
Brian has developed two more forwards.
Okay, so a Tidus and a 7, whom we are speaking of.
Just as you spoke of it, it came out.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Wow. Okay, so 7 special ability is nothing to laugh at. Okay, so for 2 mana, she's a 4,000 power. You know, for 2 crystals, she's a 4,000 power. It's not bad, and her abilities are really good. Okay, she's just a uncommon card.
So it's snake
bite. Choose 1 forward. Choose 1 special ability
or
auto ability. Cancel its effects.
So it's
good luck, go best. Good luck, X Death.
Oh, it stops go best?
It stops X Death.
Oh, nice.
The super big X Death, yeah. Ooh. Wow. Zalera hits the battlefield here.
It takes out both 7
and Bats.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. So Zalera is the one where your opponent basically destroy all dull creatures from your opponent. Of course, 2, 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 7.
So specific numbers?
11 and 13, yeah.
Okay.
Very, very specific. It's prime numbers. It's prime numbers.
Oh, I see. 2,
3, 5, 7, yeah. 2, 3, 5, 7.
Oh, interesting.
11 and 13, yeah. That's the one. So just going to develop his board a little bit and hit in with the Tidus. Gets rid of, wow, that's a pretty big card to get rid of a Genesis. I was going to say that. Genesis.
As we saw earlier,
not
let's
bad.
take a look again. Genesis.
Genesis. Did we see Genesis? Oh,
Yeah, we saw just
did.
now.
Yeah. So Genesis is basically a Shiva on a stick.
Oh, cool.
Really powerful. When it enters the field, choose one forward, dull it, and freeze it. So if your opponent doesn't have anything to follow up, like he's
You're basically
essentially
getting a
there,
free hit in.
You're getting a free hit in.
And free hit on top of the discard. So it's essentially a 2-for-1,
Yep.
right?
Yep. You are correct, sir. Jordan here able to cast the Laguna Squall combo. And Brian here deciding what... Oh, okay, so it looks like he gave up a few cards there. Cast a Farm Frit with the trigger on the stack, so he doesn't discard anything. Well, he discards stuff, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah, but it's quite an expensive move to do.
Yeah. Warrior of Light here, which is... Well, that's the thing. So, it's an expensive move to do, but you're going to be discarding those two cards
Yeah, that is
anyway, so
true.
you might as well use the Farm Frit. But it did cost him a creature, unfortunately. So, yeah. Laguna versus... Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Okay, so... Alcid
With,
and Rigdea. Okay, so Alcid's going to deal 6,000 damage. Which then gets reduced to 4,000.
4,000, yes.
And then Rigdea is going
Deal
to
some more.
deal 3,000, which is 1,000 then.
So it's not enough?
For sure, it's not enough. And I think, yeah, Brian's just
in
going
this
to
case,
take
he's
it.
just
Yeah.
gonna take the damage.
Alright. Okay, so I think you play the Zidane.
No, do you
Here
think
I
Jordan
like-
thought he could have removed the Warrior of Light? Do you think it was a misplay or
No, I don't
he
think
just
so.
needed to develop the board either way, right?
Why? No. Oh,
Okay,
no.
explain what he did
Okay,
wrong.
so why I like the Zidane play, why I don't like this Bart's play is because Bart's is only 5,000. Bart's is only 6,000 now. The Zidane is going to hit the battlefield. It's going to be 7,000. It's going to strip your opponent of that last card that he has in hand.
Okay.
And that's important because now he's going to stay 7,000 for the next 2 turns. Which means that
whereas Barts will
Bart's will always be 5,000 for a very long time. So yeah, I don't like that play.
Explain the rationale. Why do you think he might think this was a better play?
Bart's is just very powerful. When you build your deck around Bart's, so right now
in this case, he's hoping to develop the Barts to make it bigger in the next turn, next 2 turns maybe.
Something like that, because Bart's is picking up the ability of Warrior of Light, because Warrior of Light causes all Warrior of Lights to have reduction of cost by 2,000. So now it's a 6,000. Essentially, it's a 8,000.
Yep.
So you can block something with 8,000. Okay, and well, the thing is, Jordan here has did a party attack, so there we go. Waka, also another big hitter. 8,000, and when he attacks, he gets he gives another creature plus 1,000. Yeah.
Right? Correct. I remember.
Hey, Robert Ryan Yup, subscribe to your channel.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you, Ryan.
Yay!
Robert
yeah!
Ryan.
Yeah! Worm 42 cross 10 saying not magic. Yeah, not magic.
You cannot change the.
Well, we can, but there's no. Oh no, it's Final Fantasy Online. I put it as Final Fantasy Online, didn't I? Oh, okay, I didn't update the information.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Sorry there,
I did-
Worm 42.
Some people on Twitch thought we were still
Hey,
streaming
man.
Magic.
It's okay. You guys get to learn a new game. And this game is awesome. Like, seriously, I play Magic a lot. Like, seriously, I
I
play
can
Magic.
attest to that.
Yeah. I play Magic a lot. I play, I play Magic competitive, like, competitive Magic.
Top
But,
64 GP.
hey, man.
Hi.
But that was a long time ago.
Oh, that was just last year. That was just last year.
That's nothing. I mean, like, that's not even brag about lah. It's just.
I mean, yeah.
I got some money. I got a free.
Hey,
trip.
you got free money.
I got free
Many
money.
people didn't.
But I'm hoping to do well at Singapore GP. But
Yeah, that's in like 2 months.
2 months
It's
time,
just
yeah.
next month.
Yeah, got to train, man. Got to train.
Yeah, but it's sealed.
Jet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's sealed.
Yeah.
Jet.
Okay, so now what's happening?
All right, so wow, this is a big board. This is a very, 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 very big board. Okay.
How is Brian gonna do with this?
Not very well actually.
I see he's scratching his head.
I honestly
He's stuck in a
don't-
pickle.
Because okay, what's gonna happen is that he's going to attack in with the Renoa. And you can't block the Renoa. So you know,
So
if
that's
you
one
block the
free
Renoa, you
point.
die.
Yeah.
You immediately die because that's 1-2. Unless of course Brian here flips off lots of EX burst cards off the top of the deck, which is why I prefer the other Riku. In
Okay.
this deck, specifically in this deck, I prefer
Just for
the
the EX
EX burst.
burst?
Yeah, the EX burst Riku. Can you bring up
Yeah,
the
I'll
one
bring
where
that up.
enters the battlefield, or enters the field, and then activate all your forwards. And that's why I like it in this deck, because you can attack in with the Warrior of Light, you can attack in with Waka, and then you know a whole bunch of your creatures, and suddenly just get back everyone, and it works. It still works with Pain, you know, and then it has the EX burst.
So what's the
important thing is
rationale?
that-
Why would he play this Riku over the EX burst?
Well, okay, so this Riku is also good. This Riku is also good, but for a very different reason. A,
Okay.
it gets to cycle its own card. So if you draw extra Rikus,
Mhm.
you're going to be able to cycle your own card. So it's got that second ability where... let's do a fast one, because it's going to look very ugly. Yeah, there we go. So your opponent... Okay, so you can just leave Riku alone. Don't do anything at all. And you pay 1 green, your opponent mills 1 card. Fine. Not so bad. But she's got the ability, the Mark ability, where you discard another Riku and you pay 1 green, you tap it, and your opponent puts the top 2 cards of their deck into the break zone. Doesn't matter, you draw a card. That's the part that you want. Yeah, draw a bloody card, you know. So
The 3 magic words in
Draw
any card.
a
Draw
card.
a card, indeed.
feels so good, right? Drawing cards. I don't know, for those of you who play Magic, like I think if it says draw a card, right, you're gonna play that card.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what.
Doesn't
it
matter
is.
if it does nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, draw a card, lose 1 life, lose 5 life, draw a card. I'll still play the bloody card, man. So
Okay, I think Brian's almost
yeah.
Brian's on the edge.
Okay, so
He's falling further behind on board now.
what can Brian do? Okay, Jordan here, in order not to die, he's going to leave the Renoa back on defense. Because if he is able to block with the Renoa, then Brian's entire board just like gets tapped down, and next turn he can kill.
Yeah.
He can kill Jordan. Sorry, Brian. So Jordan here just going to hit him.
Won't it be too noisy?
I think so. Hello everyone, welcome back to the main story questline here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Joshua. My waifu is Lightning. Done. I almost messed it up, man. I almost messed it up.
It never,
Lightning
never,
is my wife who
never
done,
gets
yeah.
never gets old, never gets
Yeah.
old.
Anyway, we're watching the match here. Why Lightning though? How about Sarah? Sarah's quite cute. That's quite. Fang is hot.
Yeah, Fang is hot.
Fang is like badass.
I like strong, independent women.
Yeah,
who-
yeah. That's why that's why I thought like Fang was like.
Yeah, but Fang,
you know,
Fang's dead.
yeah.
I mean, spoiler alert. Oops.
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't hear anything there.
No, Fang is totally alive, still alive at the end. But she was alive at the beginning of what's that? At the end of
13?
13, yeah. She
Mm.
was what? She only died in like Lightning Returns.
Oh,
They
yeah.
all died in Lightning Returns.
Yeah, but
It's
still.
only the thing. Anyway, right.
I mean,
don't know.
spoiler alert.
Rewind. We're watching a match here between Brian and Benjamin. Whoa, okay. So Brian is playing a spicy deck. It is
Fast.
I don't know whether it's fast. No, this is not the fast one. This
Oh, it's
is
not the fast one.
Emperor. This is
the Emperor
red
Zande version?
Zande. Yeah, so it's fire water Zande, which is the FF9 deck. Quite cool, quite a cool concept, and it's basically the upgraded version of the starter deck.
I see.
Yeah.
So
with
what's-
Emperor Zande,
So it's just added in more stronger cards like Emperor.
like Emperor Zande, like Black Waltz that we're seeing right there. Oh no, but Black Waltz 3 was there already anyway. So, all right. Red Mage here hitting the battlefield and passing the
So
turn.
Benjamin is playing Water Earth deck.
Yes. No. Ice Earth. Yeah. Ice Earth deck. I do like the Ice Earth theme because Ice Earth allows you to, when you're playing cards like Devout, Machinist and stuff like that. So it's almost a control deck. But you can play, hard tempo and just like swing it around.
Yeah, if you got if your opponent isn't
deck.
doing anything, you can still just bash in, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. I'm gonna check something. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now Brian here facing down the Vincent, yeah, and does cast a Cecile.
Okay, at least stop.
It stops the Vincent from beating in, but man, I'm not sure for how long. It is a 9,000 character. The Vincent is a 9,000 as well.
Yeah, I mean Benjamin could realistically just trade it off,
Yeah.
and you can still get another point of damage in with the.
But would you trade it off?
Nah,
I
yeah.
don't
Oh,
think you would. He's gonna try to cast a Shiva. Alright, so one Shiva on him and bang!
Bang,
1
bang.
point of damage.
bang again.
Alright, so EX burst of the Yangovin, I think. I think that's what his name is. And gets Brian the Tifa. Starter Tifa. Starter Tifa is can we bring up like the
Tifa.
yeah. Starter Tifa. She's just big and fat. I forget what's her other ability. The 4 mana one. Oh, okay. Water Kick. Choose one forward, dull it, and deal 6,000 damage. Okay, maybe I was wrong. It's quite good. I like the stats. For
I mean, the stats is not too bad.
yeah, 4 mana you get the 8,000, which is like on the curve, and her ability Water Kick, actually quite good. Choose one forward, dull it, and
Yeah, but you just need another Tifa probably.
you need another Tifa. Well, you're probably running one legendary Tifa, and then this deck looks to be Brian's deck looks to just go big fat creatures, big fatties. The Timmy deck, Timmy/Tammy. Yeah.
Why is it Tammy?
Oh, because representation.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So Spike and
No, just Spike.
oh, just
It's
Spike.
only Spike.
Spike is
Johnny.
Uni.
Yeah, Johnny and Jane.
Oh, Johnny and Jane.
It's only Johnny. Cause
Spike so efficient. You just need one name.
You only need one name.
You
Yeah,
only need
exactly.
one name.
Alright, beats in with Giant Tifa here. Does not want to block with Vincent.
Yeah.
And a Feral Chaos. Oh, I like this.
Ooh,
This is very
interesting.
reminiscent of my own version of Ice Earth.
So what would the Feral Chaos be cycling for in this deck?
It will be cycling the Renoa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then basically, I'm going to swing in my Renoa.
Uh-huh.
And if you block, then it doesn't matter. All your stuff are tapped.
Oh,
anyway.
right.
But if you don't block, then you're going to take 1 point of damage.
Then you're
And
gonna
I'm going to
attack
use my Feral Chaos
to sacrifice
to get rid of
to
that.
break the Renoa to
Yeah.
down your whole team.
Oh no, he's going to
Super kick.
Super kick.
No, water kick.
Water
Oof.
kick.
Super
Yeah.
water kick.
Hey man, that's jack shot.
Jack shot. Yeah.
Masked Woman there to get rid of the Yuffie. Sorry, Masked Woman to get rid of the Tifa, and in response, the Tifa gets rid of the Yuffie using a Water Kick. Water Kick. Watch out! Ouch. Okay, so looks like Brian's going to be taking some bit of damage, but he did get the melee web off the top there. Needs to deal with that Genesis, because if that Genesis starts beating in, he is going to be taking a lot of points of damage. But it looks like he's going to go for Bahamut here. Get rid of both the Vincent and the Genesis. And the thing about that is, Bahamut exiles or removes from the game those creatures that it kills.
Yeah, so it's quite important
against Ice deck, because you know Ice has Devout and has some graveyard recursion. Yeah. So let's see. There we go. Bahamut discarding 3 cards. That is quite a big price to pay, but you do get rid of the you get rid of those 2 cards forever. They never come back.
So what does Benjamin have?
Okay, a Vayne, and keeps the Cecil tapped down. Very fortunate top deck here from Benjamin. Now empty-handed.
Hey man, he was playing into that. He knew he was gonna draw exactly that.
He knew it. So cunning there.
Okay, so Brian's gonna go ahead with a
Zidane and draw a card. And is he gonna fire off the Farmfrit?
I mean, I don't think you need to.
Yeah, I don't think either. You could cast the Bash, but I prefer the Lan. I think I prefer to cast the Lan here, because Benjamin's deck generally is very big creatures.
Oops, did I spell it right?
Yeah, you did. That's double N. This searching up thing is hard, man.
I know. It's like me when I was studying for Chinese when I was in primary school.
Is this the right Chinese word?
Is this the word? Is that the right word?
Yeah, and I like Lan here instead of the Bash, because Lan can't be blocked by a forward with power greater than his. And unfortunately, Benjamin's deck has creatures with like huge, big power. Yes, use your words, mate. And he keeps the Kukulin. He keeps the Farmfrit at the back of his hand.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to use it now. Or you can keep it for a more crucial period.
Exactly. And you can just cast the Farmfrit. I think I don't know what's in Benjamin's graveyard, but I think he can use the graveyard to better effect. Oh, wow! We have 5 viewers on. It lies. Actually, no. The viewers are those like did not sign in type.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, but nobody's watching us on Facebook. Oh well.
Do you share it on the page?
I don't know. Somebody needed to. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody did.
Oh damn! I don't have.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
It's okay.
Yeah, well,
you're speaking to YouTube.
Yeah,
Hi,
you can,
YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube. We know the thousands of you on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, you can catch all the replays on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. So don't worry about that. He does bring back
Vincent.
Yeah, he does bring back a Vincent. He cast a Jesse to look for a Vincent. And oh man, I wish he had one more forward. One more backup so that he can break the. I think he gave up one Vincent already, so he can break the Devout for a Vincent and put it on the battlefield, so that he can use a Vincent next turn anyway. I can get rid of both the 3-cost guys.
Right, but unfortunately he's only at 4.
I think you use the Farmfrit here, right? No, beats.
No, guess he doesn't need to.
Wow, okay. Chooses.
Oh,
right. The Cecil does make it like 8,000.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. Right. And it also makes the Lan 8,000, which, well, Benjamin here can block, but
I don't think you want to do that.
Not the best idea. Second Lan in hand, which is, well, 1 bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, right?
Yep, that's the saying.
Right,
That is the saying.
One Lan in hand
That is
worth 2 in the bush, right? If you didn't, yeah, you get it if you knew Chinese and you knew like crude Singaporean humor. Oh, nice. Okay, so here's the Renoa, which we spoke about earlier. But I think he just dumps the Vincent here. No, it looks like he's gonna dump the Renoa.
Yeah.
I think you can dump the Renoa and then bring back something else, or actually get the Renoa back. Oh wait, he's got Jonah Bart, so you can just freeze down his opponent's stuff.
I don't know. Maybe you can develop his board for another turn. Or
Okay, so I think you cast the Jonah Bart. You cast the Jonah Bart, freeze down those two guys, and then cast a Vincent, discarding the Renoa. And the reason why you can discard Renoa is because you can get back another Renoa using the Devout.
oh yeah, that's true.
Beat and sees what gets peeled off.
Sunday? I think it's the Emperor Sunday.
Yeah, that's the Emperor Sunday.
Oh, he just cast
okay,
the
just
Renoa.
cast the Renoa. That's interesting. So Brian's Funfrit not very effective now because the Renoa's on the battlefield.
Yeah, but still, I think he has a slightly better board position.
The fact that Benjamin here didn't go for the
Vincent.
Vincent, yeah, that was strange. Not the Vincent, sorry, the Jonabat.
Oh, the
I thought he
Jonabat.
should have gone for the Jonabat and then after that, get rid of the Renoa and then cast the other Vincent as well, so that he's poised to fire off a Vincent like his death penalty next turn.
Right.
So he could have gone. You see, here's the cool thing: he could have gone death penalty, then brought back a Renoa next turn.
Spicy.
Spice.
But he just cast the Reno instead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
You're not blocking that LAN. You are okay. So unless you're trading, right? You're never blocking that LAN. Full stop.
Yeah, just gonna take it.
All right. So Seraphi. Okay. So Benjamin here can decide. Okay. Do you want to fire off that? Do you want to fire that off? And I don't think you do. Brian just has way too many cards here. His board is developed way too well for you to warrant that.
What does that EX Burst do?
So Seraphi, okay, so let's look for...
Oops.
Never mind, it's okay. We'll just look for Seraphi. There, Seraphi. So Seraphi is 2 mana for 6,000, which is actually very good stats, by the way. EX Burst, when it enters the field, each player selects one forward from his or her break zone and adds it to his or her hand. Full stop.
Oh, but he won't use it because it's more beneficial for Brian
Yeah,
at this
exactly.
moment.
Brian has just, man, such good cards in his graveyard that, in his break zone, Benjamin, well, I definitely don't want to fire off the Seraphi. And I agree with what Benjamin decided to do. Oh, had a concher. Had a conquer, some people would say. Bash here hits the battlefield and Brian passes the turn. So, man, this is up to... You see, if you had gone with the Vincent last turn, you definitely would have just, just bashed out.
You wouldn't be taking that much damage.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in this predicament. And Brian here has a... what you call it? Funfrit in hand that he can fire off at any point in time.
Yeah. So I think Benjamin's kind of stuck now.
Yeah, Benjamin is facing down quite a big field here. And I think if I were Brian, I just fire off that Funfrit end step. I don't know about you, but I will fire off that Funfrit end step. Benjamin will probably sacrifice the Vein. And then try to figure out a way to get rid of the Renoa off the battlefield.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Brian's deck has to run like some form of Leviathans or something.
Yeah, you're playing water, Leviathan and stuff.
You should, right? I mean, like, well, common sense says you should, but...
But maybe he just prefers some other cards to Leviathan.
So let's see.
So who's turn is it now? Benjamin's, right?
Yeah. He could play the Atomos, get rid of the Bash. And then just pass the turn. He could play the Atomos, get rid of the Bash. And then maybe bring back if he has a Genesis in the break zone, maybe bring back the Genesis.
Does he? I don't know. Couldn't see.
Yeah,
Couldn't see whether he had
I
one
don't think
earlier.
so though. Let's see what's in his break
No, I
zone.
don't
No,
think so.
nothing. Yeah, nothing of too much relevance. Nothing that you want to bring back essentially.
I mean, what he wanted really, what could have been useful was the cards that were exiled by Bahamut.
Yeah, man, those two
Oh,
were
damn.
like power cards. Unfortunately, yeah, that timely. Well, it wasn't timely. Brian did have Bahamut in his hand for quite a while.
Yep.
But that board presence, he had 3
Yeah, I
backups
think
at that point in
that's
time.
when the tide turned.
Yeah, this is, man, and Benjamin here not seeing, Shantoto. That's the one thing. That's the one thing
What do
we
you
haven't
mean,
seen.
not-
I think that's what
Hasn't
Benjamin
drawn
is,
it, right?
Hasn't drawn it yet.
Yeah.
I think that's what he needs right now. I think he can
Just-
start to
yeah.
be in. I believe so. I believe he can start to be in. There
But
shouldn't be any
won't he
fear.
die on the backswing?
Wow.
he
Okay.
just
No, he
didn't.
won't die on the backswing. Everything's frozen. Only the Bash would,
yeah,
would be
right.
able to hit in.
Yeah, then he should have attacked, right?
Yeah, I know. I know, right?
Maybe he was afraid. Nah, I don't think. Yeah, holding it back doesn't really accomplish anything, and you should get in damage while you can.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's actually like a free attack, right? I would say.
Yeah, it's free 2 damage.
Barring any summons from Brian.
And then on top of that, Benjamin here doesn't play the Vincent, because next turn it's possible that he wins the game.
Yeah, that's true.
If he draws a Shiva, it's possible that he wins the game. And right now, VV in Brian's hand deals a lot of damage. So let's see.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your Renoa.
Does Benjamin have anything to say about that?
He could sacrifice the. Oh no, that's a machinist. Whoops. Sorry, my bad.
Does he have anything in hand?
No.
I don't think so.
Fortunately not.
That's
Let's get rid of the
bye-bye
Renoa. Yeah,
Renoa.
so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it deals 9,000 damage, and beats in with the Bash. Why does he have haste?
What?
Can we check Bash? BASCH. How come the VV has haste? Oh no, sorry. It all got dealt by the Renoa.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Zalera here is an amazing draw on Benjamin's part.
Okay, let's look at that. How do I spell it?
Zalera,
X.
like Zalora except with a E. There, we have it. Okay, Zalora, but with a E. Okay, this is amazing card. I believe this is what is in his hand.
Yeah,
Break all down forwards cost 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. And guess what? On Brian's side of the board, he's got forwards with cost 5, 3, 3, 3, 3. Guess what dies?
Everything.
Okay, guess what dies? Yeah.
And
so
guess what? What is down? All of them.
All of them, yeah. All of them are down. Really? So he does get rid of the entire board on Brian's side.
Oh damn.
Yeah. This is.
It's a one-sided.
It's a one-sided board wipe.
Oh my god, that's gotta hurt.
Ouch.
From such a commanding position. Oh no, Brian.
Okay, so he's probably gonna cast the Farm Free. Oh, he gives up the Cloud of Darkness. I wouldn't give up that Cloud of Darkness, honestly speaking. He uses the Astrologian to untap to activate the Cecil.
Yeah, to save it from the
Yeah.
Zalera.
Zalera, yeah. Because Zalera only breaks all down forwards. And that would have been that would have been
that would
really
be a
bad.
blowout, man.
Mega blowout. And here's where I question what happened last turn, because had Benjamin, cast the the
Vincent,
Vincent
yeah.
that would have been, you know.
Had Benjamin attacked twice too.
Yeah. That's why you attack twice, you have 6 points of damage on
Yeah,
the board.
and you got like
after that
another
you can use
remover
Alera,
for
yeah.
this.
Then that's it, or at least another blocker for this.
Yeah.
You know. So let's see. Oh man, this is... I have to say, like, tonight we've been watching players not be aggressive.
Yeah.
Which is, well, I'm a very aggressive guy.
Well, you can
So-
say that they were being cautious.
They're being cautious, yeah. But, you know.
But you have to, sometimes you have to toe the line. You must know when
Exactly.
when you should go for it.
Well, toe the line, man. Toe the line. Okay. Brian here gets to draw 2 cards.
I think I saw him draw a Leviathan.
Yeah,
Was
but
it a Leviathan?
Leviathan's about 1 turn too late. Okay. So here you cast the Leviathan anyway. Push the Vincent back to hand. Okay, because you know that Benjamin definitely has another Vincent in hand.
Yeah.
Or at least you cannot take that risk
Oh, he's just gonna
that
attack.
Benjamin has another
He's
Vincent.
just gonna
Okay.
attack into the Vincent.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's probably gonna cast the Leviathan end step.
Yep.
Later. Ah, no.
Oh, damn.
God damn.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So it's frozen. And is that going to be a selfie? Oh no, it's another land. Alright, so this could spell the end
For who?
for Benjamin.
Oh, damn.
So,
Even
yeah.
with the Zalira.
Yeah, even with that one-sided board wipe, Benjamin here not able to get back in the game. I'm going to attribute it to that 2 points of damage that he missed
Yeah.
earlier. Like, yeah.
It's really a fine line between winning and losing. Like, you
Yeah,
miss one
just
attack step
that
and
one-
that can be...
Exactly. And this is not like, you know, it's hard for you to miss the attack step
Mhm.
because you make an active decision to, you know, to not attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, when we play Magic, like, we play very quickly
Yeah, you
and then,
miss-
like,
miss the
sometimes you just
triggers.
forget. Yeah, you miss triggers or, you know, you forget about this thing. In this game, no. Triggers go on the stack very gently and very, you know, you don't rush through things.
Yeah, and
Things
if,
are
if
very
you
well
don't
thought
attack,
out.
it means you made a conscious
decision.
not to attack.
Exactly. So, okay. So he could bring back the Renoa, and I think he should. Because something's gonna get bounced here, for sure.
But he doesn't know that.
But he doesn't know that. But you know, you're at 6 points of damage. You
Any
need to,
little poke kills you.
yeah.
Yeah, see, if Brian was at 6 points of damage, it might change the way Brian plays as well.
Exactly.
Might,
Yeah. His
might
Cecil
play-
might just be like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna attack with this Cecil anymore. You know, I need to leave it untapped, otherwise I die.
Yeah, so like, really every point counts.
Mm.
Take out every little bit of damage when you can.
Yeah. And you know, Benjamin's okay. So this is the reason why I love this game so much. Okay, resource management in the form of cards in hand, because every card in hand is either gas or it's mana. And Benjamin last turn decided to give up his Atomos to cast the Vincent.
Mhm.
And that was a mistake because now he doesn't have a you know, just flat out removal to get rid of that Van. Of course, he doesn't know that Brian here has a...
You mean the Lan?
Yeah, to get rid of the Lan. Lan and Van is very different characters. Because but he doesn't know. I mean, Brian has a Leviathan, and that would have just like spelled disaster for that you know, for that play. But I still think, you know, you should try to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, at most you have to force him to have it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's if he doesn't have it, he just loses, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But at the same time, you got to untap with your Vincent, which I think on Brian's side, I don't think he should let that have happened.
Yeah, I should have bounced it.
You should have just gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
No reason why you want to leave it behind. There's absolutely no reason why you
Now
want to
he can activate the Vincent and I don't know.
So you can
anything
activate the
happen.
Vincent, get rid of the Lan, which is going to kill him. Attack with the Vayne, and then get back a Renoa from the graveyard. You know? Yeah, Brian here, I think trying to count his outs. Where do I have,
So who would you say is in a more commanding position at this point?
okay. Good question. I think okay, so Brian basically has threats that Benjamin needs to deal with now.
Okay.
He needs to get rid of that LAN, else he loses the game. Because everything, besides the Yuffie, everything in his deck is going to be bigger than
the
the
LAN. Yep.
Yeah, that's what she said. But everything in your deck is going to be bigger than that LAN.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Oh my god, are we 12?
I'm like 10. But with that said, I think Brian has the equipment at his disposal to deal with all these characters. The fact that Rinoa is only Rinoa is going to be a 7,000 character, she'll be able to block the LAN, but only if Brian here doesn't have a Leviathan. But of course, Benjamin doesn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else Benjamin has in his hand that can stop the LAN.
Yeah, I think he can attack. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
should.
man. Well, okay, so he's keeping up the Vincent so that he can use death penalty. Which I think he should have just used anyway.
Yeah, but you attack with the other dude, right?
With Cecil, is it?
Is that Cecil?
Oh no, sorry, with the Vayne.
Vayne, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have attacked with
Okay, so Brian chooses not to fire off the Leviathan and stab. Okay, I like this.
Yeah, I mean he can just respond to
yeah,
the Leviathan.
you can just wait. You can be patient. Because he can just untap the use the Astrologian and untap the Cecil. Maybe we bring up Astrologian because she's got the very unique ability. Not something that water can do very often.
Which is to activate?
Yeah, activate a forward. Full stop. Just 2 blue, 2 water, crystals, tap, choose 1 forward, activate it. That's it. That's all it does. But it can be very powerful because in the day and in the age of like ice rules everything, ice X, ice lightning, ice wind.
Yeah, I mean
ice
freezing and
fire,
dulling is so strong, right?
Yeah. Ice earth.
Oh.
Freeze, it doesn't matter if it's not tapped, man.
Oh, before attacks? Is
Yeah,
that-
before attacks.
Benjamin has something.
What you got, bro?
I mean he knows he has the Vincent, right?
Yeah, he knows he's got Vincent. Ah, man, if you play the Adamos here, it's a little bit tough. He can block with the Rinoa, no problem. But I think Benjamin, like, they're waiting for it. They're just waiting for it.
Yeah. He's gonna sing and he's gonna pull the trigger on the
Okay. So he's gonna go Machinist. Alright, okay, so untap. The Machinist doesn't work.
and now he has to use the Renoa to block. Oh,
No, now he's gonna use the Vincent.
Yeah, he's gonna use the Vincent abilities first.
This precarious. So yeah, it's a game of who fires
fires
back. Yeah,
yeah.
who fires first. And Vincent here going to activate his They say I don't think Vincent can hit your own
yeah.
creature, right?
I don't
Can
think
it?
so.
Can you check up?
Vincent. I think it says an opponent.
Was it just forwards? The 4 mana Vincent, yeah. Oh, choose as many forwards as you want. Okay, so you can break the
Renoa.
let's see, and Brian here saves his LAN by
Bouncing it back.
bouncing it back to his hand.
And
He
replaying
puts
it.
he puts the LAN back in his hand.
That's what she said.
Just put it in your hand, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
What did he draw? I didn't see.
I don't know. I don't think it's of any relevance. Otherwise, he would just slam down the table. There's not much that
Benjamin can do.
Benjamin can do. Yeah, exactly.
How is he gonna stop? How is he gonna stop the unstoppable Lan?
It's an 8,000 LAN, by the way, so it's quite big.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah. And he hits him with a vein. I think Brian can just take this damage, no problem.
Yeah. You see, if he
Wow.
Oh my
wow,
god.
Wow, wow. I'm just gonna bounce that back to your hand.
I think that's game.
That's not exactly game. But you know that Benjamin here had the idea of, okay, I'm gonna use this Shiva. I'm gonna tap down your LAN. So yeah, no, that stays tapped. I think he should bounce back the vein, and not the Cecil. Something with haste here would be good, right?
Why is the Cecil still?
Oh, no, yeah, because the vein's on the battlefield.
Oh, so you will stay tapped for as long as. I see.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So Shiva here going to tap those
down.
two guys down, and I think that was a slight error there by Brian. I honestly believe there was a slight error there by Brian. I think you can discard the Furion and then use the Astrologian. Bahamut off the top. Shantoto just in the nick of time. But Brian here has Red Mage, which oh no, this is the one that prevents people from blocking. Yeah, okay, sorry, my bad. And he still has a Vincent in hand, so this game is far from over.
as many times as it looked like it was over.
Yeah, exactly. This is wow. Okay.
That was back and forth.
Yeah, it's back and forth. There we go, Bash and Ash. And passes the turn, and Bash and Ash kind of A and B, you know,
literally,
yeah, putting themselves together. And here, I think you cast the Genesis, tap down the Ash, because no, tap down the Bash, because the Ash is not too much of a problem.
Is he just passing a turn?
Oh man,
oh, no, he's still thinking.
Yeah. Both players, you know, with 1 life left, only can take 1 point of damage left. Oh.
Cannot see.
Cannot see. I want to see, but cannot. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. And that's the only way you survive, right? You cast the Genesis, tap down one of his guys, and use the Genesis as a chump blocker, and then pray for another Shantoto. But there are no more Shantotos.
Are there?
No. Well, you have Shantotos, but I mean, like, you can't cast another Shantoto.
So he does as you said.
Yeah. He could beat him with the Ash. He'll trade with the Genesis. There is Funfree in hand. Okay, so I think Brian wins the game. All he has to do is just cast a Funfrit. There's 2 cards in Benjamin's hand, but all he has to do is just cast a Funfrit. That's it. That's all you have to do, man. That's all you have to do. Brian, don't think anymore. Just cast that Funfrit.
Looks like he's doing it.
He's gonna fire off the Funfrit.
Yep,
Oh,
that
okay.
is game.
Yeah, sorry.
He make the guy can't block.
Can't block, yeah. That's also a very good play. That's also a very good job, Brian. That's why you are the winner.
Alternate win conditions.
So yeah, that's the end of the game. Thank you for joining us at the main story quest line here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our weekly Final Fantasy tournament. My name is Mick. I am one of your hosts alongside Joshua. Lightning is my waifu, or Joshua.
Yes, that is correct.
Sorry, no. Joshua is Lightning's waifu.
Oh yeah, that is also true.
That's also
I'll take that.
She's strong. She's a strong, independent woman. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna call it a day. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can catch us on the stream every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and now Fridays. Twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, Facebook.com/Grey Ogre Games, YouTube.com/Grey Ogre Games. We stream on all those different channels. If you have a channel that you are watching, you want us to stream it there, it's okay. We can stream it there
Yeah,
too.
that is fine too.
We don't know where it is. No, Restream will tell us where we can stream to. Where can we stream to? Mob Crush,
Ustream,
VK Live, Smashcast,
Periscope,
Ustream, Periscope, Live EDU, Do You, MLG World, Major League Gaming.
Oh, nice.
Breakers, how about anywhere
we are
anywhere
saying
you
where
want.
we are not streaming now.
Yeah, where we're not streaming now, nowhere. All right, we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching. Head on down to our YouTube channel as well if you want to catch the replays for this week's and all the weeks' broadcast. And if you like Magic the Gathering, we also have it there. And that's it.
Yep. See you guys.
For myself and Joshua, we're signing out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Versus.
Shut up and sit down.